How to Win Friends and Influence People by Dale Carnegie is a self-help book that offers timeless advice on interpersonal skills, relationships, and communication. It teaches readers how to become more likable, how to persuade people, and how to build strong personal and professional relationships. The book is divided into 4 parts, with each part addressing different aspects of human relations. Main themes: building positive relationships, influencing people. 3, leading without resentment. 4, winning people to your way of thinking. Part 1, fundamental techniques in handling people. This section introduces 3 basic principles that are crucial for interacting with others. Don't criticize, condemn, or complain. Carnegie argues that criticizing people puts them on the defensive and fosters resentment. Instead, understanding others' perspectives is key. People are more likely to be influenced if they feel valued and understood. Example: Abraham Lincoln learned this the hard way after harshly criticizing a subordinate in his early career. He later adopted a more understanding approach, which helped him become a great leader. Give honest and sincere appreciation. People crave appreciation, and showing genuine gratitude fosters goodwill. Flattery, on the other hand, is insincere and can damage trust. Carnegie encourages readers to develop the habit of expressing sincere appreciation for others' efforts. Key insight: the deepest urge in human nature is the desire to be important. Acknowledging people's importance helps build lasting relationships. 3, arouse in the other person. An eager want understanding what others want is essential to influence them. Rather than telling people what you need, frame your communication in terms of how they will benefit. This principle encourages empathy and strategic communication. Example: a business person trying to sell a product should focus on how the product will benefit the customer rather than just listing its features. Part 2, 6 ways to make people like you. This part offers practical advice on becoming more likable and building rapport with others. Carnegie outlines 6 essential techniques. Technique 1, become genuinely interested in other people. Carnegie suggests that people are primarily interested in themselves, and to build strong relationships, one should show genuine interest in others. Ask about their lives, their passions, and their experiences. Key point: you can make more friends in 2 months by becoming interested in other people than in 2 years by trying to get other people interested in you. Technique 2, smile. A simple smile can break down barriers and make people feel comfortable and welcomed. It is an easy and powerful way to make a good first impression. Insight: smiling communicates friendliness and openness, creating an inviting atmosphere. Technique 3, remember that a person's name is the sweetest sound in any language. Carnegie stresses the importance of remembering and using people's names. It conveys respect and personal interest, and it strengthens relationships. Actionable tip: when meeting new people, make a conscious effort to remember their names and use them in conversation. Technique 4, be a good listener and encourage others to talk about themselves. People love to talk about their experiences, opinions, and thoughts. By being a good listener, you make others feel valued and respected, which strengthens your rapport with them. Quote: to be interesting, be interested. Technique 5, talk in terms of the other person's interests. Talking about topics that interest the other person shows that you value their passions. This helps create an emotional connection and makes conversations more engaging. Example: when meeting a potential business partner, research their hobbies or areas of interest and incorporate that into your conversation. Technique 6, make the other person feel important, and do it sincerely. Making people feel valued and respected is one of the most effective ways to build positive relationships. Sincerity is key, as people can usually tell when they're being flattered. Key: quote, always make the other person feel important. Part 3, How to win people to your way of thinking. Carnegie offers strategies for persuading others and handling disagreements constructively. These techniques help influence others without causing resentment or hostility. Strategy 1. The only way to get the best of an argument is to avoid it. Carnegie emphasizes that arguments rarely lead to positive outcomes. Winning an argument often alienates the other person and damages relationships. Instead, seek common ground and focus on mutual understanding. Key insight: you can't win an argument. If you lose it, you lose it. And if you win it, you lose it. Strategy 2. Show respect for the other person's opinions. Never say, "You're wrong." Telling someone they are wrong puts them on the defensive. Instead, approach disagreements with an open mind and seek to understand the other person's viewpoint. Example: even if you strongly disagree, say something like, "I understand how you feel," and then calmly present your perspective. Strategy 3. If you're wrong, admit it. Quickly and emphatically. Carnegie suggests that admitting mistakes disarms critics and creates goodwill. Taking responsibility for errors not only demonstrates humility, but also makes others more forgiving. Actionable tip: when you realize you've made a mistake, don't hesitate to apologize and make amends. Strategy 4. Begin in a friendly way. Starting conversations or negotiations on a positive, friendly note sets the tone for constructive dialogue. People are more likely to be open to your ideas when they feel respected. Key strategy: use a warm tone and approach discussions with empathy and kindness. Strategy 5. Get the other person to say yes, yes immediately. Carnegie recommends finding points of agreement early in a conversation to build momentum. When people agree on initial points, they are more likely to be receptive to your larger requests. Technique: start with questions that will naturally lead to yes answers, creating a collaborative atmosphere. Strategy 6. Let the other person do a great deal of the talking. Rather than dominating conversations, let others express their thoughts and ideas. This builds rapport and allows them to feel invested in the discussion. Strategy 7. Let the other person feel that the idea is theirs. People are more likely to support ideas they believe they came up with themselves. Encourage others to take ownership of suggestions by subtly guiding them toward conclusions. Strategy 8. Try honestly to see things from the other person's point of view. Empathy is a powerful tool in persuasion. By putting yourself in someone else's shoes, you can better understand their motivations and tailor your communication to their needs. Strategy 9. Be sympathetic with the other person's ideas and desires. Showing empathy and understanding, even if you disagree, creates goodwill and opens the door for constructive dialogue. Strategy 10. Appeal to the nobler motives. Carnegie suggests appealing to people's higher ideals, such as honor, integrity, and fairness. People like to feel that their actions align with these values. Strategy 11. Dramatize your ideas. Making your ideas stand out with compelling stories or vivid imagery helps capture people's attention and interest. Use storytelling to make abstract concepts more relatable. Strategy 12. Throw down a challenge. Carnegie argues that healthy competition motivates people. Issuing a challenge can inspire others to rise to the occasion and strive for excellence. Part 4. Be a leader. How to change people without giving offense or arousing resentment. In this final section, Carnegie discusses how to influence people in leadership roles, offering 9 key principles for guiding others while maintaining positive relationships. Begin with praise and honest appreciation. When offering constructive criticism, starting with a compliment softens the blow and makes people more receptive to feedback. Example: a manager addressing a mistake might first acknowledge an employee's strengths and achievements before addressing the issue. Call attention to people's mistakes. Indirectly, instead of directly pointing out someone's mistake, Carnegie suggests subtly guiding them to the realization themselves. This approach reduces defensiveness and encourages self-correction. 3. Talk about your own mistakes before criticizing the other person. Acknowledging your own mistakes before criticizing others shows humility and creates a non-judgmental atmosphere. It encourages mutual learning rather than resentment. Ask questions. Instead of giving direct orders, asking questions rather than giving direct orders allows people to take ownership of tasks. It fosters a sense of collaboration and empowerment. 5. Let the other person save. Face even when someone has made a mistake. Preserving their dignity is crucial. Public embarrassment or harsh criticism can damage relationships and lead to resentment. 6. Praise every improvement, no matter how small. Positive reinforcement is a powerful motivator. Acknowledging even minor improvements encourages people to continue striving for success. Give the other person a fine reputation to live up to. By setting high expectations and expressing confidence in others' abilities, you encourage them to meet those expectations. Use encouragement and make faults seem easy to correct. When offering criticism, frame the issue as easily solvable. This boosts confidence and reduces anxiety. 9. Make the other person happy about doing what you suggest. Frame requests in a way that aligns with the other person's goals and interests. This fosters cooperation and enthusiasm. Conclusion: how to win friends and influence people. Teaches timeless lessons in human relations. Carnegie's advice revolves around empathy, sincerity, and strategic communication. By practicing these principles, readers can build stronger personal and professional relationships, influence others effectively, and become better leaders. The key takeaway from the book is that success in life and business depends not only on technical skills, but also on the ability to work well with others. Thank you so much for listening. I hope this summary of how to win friends and influence people has provided you with valuable insights that can help you build stronger relationships and enhance your influence. Remember, the key to success lies not only in what you do, but how you connect with others. Take these principles to heart and start applying them in your daily life. You'll be amazed at the difference they can make. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss future videos. I'll be posting more book summaries and tips to help you grow, both personally and professionally. Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear how you plan to use these ideas in your own life. Let's keep learning, growing, and becoming better together.